All right, guys, let's do a quick mic check.
Food check. This is crazy. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Attempted.
All right, let's do a quick mic check.
All right.
Hello. All right, I'm good.
We in here.
How about you,
One,
Miss
two,
E?
1, 2. Nope.
All right, sorry. Let me power up.
Try it out.
Try it now.
1, 2.
Hear anything? It's me,
We can hear you.
Miss E.
It's wonderful as ever. Just let you know, guys, that this is being recorded on YouTube because I didn't want to kill the feed.
Oh,
So, how y'all doing? Y'all see me stuffing my face, right?
See, we should just start it right now.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to kill your mics and we're ready to start.
That's a bet.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
Live at CNT.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We on the mic. So what I wanted Miss E to do is take that the link. Take the link, put it on your Facebooks, put it on your Instagrams, and all that other good stuff. You know, so people could chime in. Yeah.
I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah. Just gonna show you.
Trying to get brand new.
It's
show you
us,
how to
it's we, it's DLE.
Lee,
I'm quite a one big deal.
boy OG Just.
And I'm Miss E.
Yeah, that's Miss E. What happened? You need volume? Yeah, talk. You
I
can't
don't
hear yourself?
I don't hear myself.
Yeah,
Just
she
a
need
little bit.
just a little bit. You need a little bit of volume up on
Turn me
your.
up some.
Turn me up a little bit. That's what she asking. All right, so here's the deal. How was your week? First of all,
It was
I'm just
great.
asking. Yeah, you had a good week.
It was great.
Oh,
I was out in
See-
Vegas.
what?
Via TV.
Oh,
Because I was watching, what's the movie? Where the three guys in Vegas? The
I'm
four-
tired of you.
Hangover?
Yeah.
Hangover.
That felt like I was in Vegas.
You're right. You feel it. You feel like you was actually
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible. So yeah, okay. So you was in Vegas
Uh-huh.
while I was here working. What was your week like?
Regular, man. My week's all about the same. Get up, grind, and go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's it.
True.
Basically.
That's part of adulting, you know, as an adult.
Basically.
Days don't really change much other than payday and the day before payday.
Basically.
So that's the two
You
main
said that
days of
right.
the week that you remember, right?
Yes. Yo, Cuzzy, how you doing? I see you on there. What's going on, Brent? What's going on, LaShawn? Bowers? I hear you. I see y'all out there checking us out. Hey, I want to shout out everybody that's been coming through and checking us out on DLE Radio. You do not have to check us out. You do not have to look at that live feed. It's very easy for you to carry on with your normal life and watch football right now because there's a whole lot of playoffs going on. Oh, by the way, I'm quite a one big deal. My week was a little everywhere. I did a lot. I was working a lot. That's it. Just like you said, man. You know, day in and day out, just hustling and trying to focus on. I got to move in a minute, man, and I'm really. What's happening?
But man, I tell you what,
I wish
man.
I could see her face, man, like she was going through it. What you was gonna say?
I tell you what, man. I hate moving.
Oh man.
I hate moving. The last couple of times I moved, right, I actually
Right.
paid somebody to come in and move it.
And that's
how
what I'm
much
gonna
I
do next time,
despise
because-
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the problem with me is it's only me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of stuff, but I got a lot of stuff.
I was about to say, a lot of people who say that they don't have a lot of stuff
Got a
have
lot of
Normally
stuff.
got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you start to box it up, the next thing you know, you got 35 boxes. Like, yo, where all
Bruh.
this
and it's
stuff
a lot
I
of
didn't
stuff
think I
that you
had?
really don't need.
Don't need. I know for a fact that I don't need half of the stuff there. But I got stuff like, for my you got what?
Look like I got an extra large forehead. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm sick of you.
But when your forehead grows overnight and you don't know nothing about it, nobody didn't tell you, it's a problem.
Oh my gosh. So like, I don't know, man. It seemed like, first of all, rent is out of control.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, rent is definitely out of control. Everybody's paying like the rent is going up to like for a 2-bed. You know, it's out of
You're just paying New York rent in Georgia. That's all.
Yeah, so for everybody that think that moving down to Georgia is a lick, you know what I mean? It's not, you know. And it ain't about running from any problems, and from the north either. It's just, because that's what's been said.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of it, right?
Of course, yeah. Coming from New York, everybody, this is my personal opinion.
Right.
I think everybody that you find from up north that's down here in the south, they got to pass.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that, having
Yeah.
a fresh start. And I just think,
I guess that's my thing too. I don't understand why. Like, what's the problem? What's the problem with somebody decide, you know what, I want to start off fresh? Matter of fact, I see better opportunities. So you get up and you make a move, whether it was going to be here, Arizona, because Arizona is another spot now too.
Yeah.
That has like pretty much good opportunities out there when it comes to people wanting to start over. Move, get their kids out of the rough areas. You know what I mean? Give them a better living. But for some reason, it's like you make that move, and everybody looking at you like, oh, you know.
Almost for two reasons. People may look at you like, okay, you failed. Like, oh man, you couldn't make it up here. You failed. That's why
like,
you moved
is you
away.
stupid?
I know, and I got people that I still have in New York that refuse to leave.
Right, but
I'm
going
never
through
leaving.
hell
I
probably.
know. Paying $1,900
Right.
for a room
Complaining.
no bigger than your standard bathroom.
Complaining
that's
about
how
it.
much the rent is up there.
It's crazy, bro. Cause I feel like look, if you feel like you want to be content with how you living and the struggles of having to live check by check and everything, and you don't want to progress at no point, then that's on you. Don't look at everybody else making these moves, trying to. Cause let me tell you something. And we spoke about this back when the homie Grim was here, Tory, aka CEO of Atlanta Influence Everything. When I got here, I was inspired by a lot of younger people, younger than me,
Right.
that's doing their damn thing out here. Houses and cars, and they got a family, you know what I'm saying? And it made me want to change how I was, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen that. And once I seen that, I was like, yo, that's dope. What up, baby girl? I see you over there. So I'm thinking, step it up. You know what I'm saying? Once I got here, step it up.
Yeah.
Businesses, I'm trying to own things now. You know what I'm saying? I never even thought about financing cars when I was back in Jersey. That was something I felt like, nah, man, I'm buying it off the street. You know what I mean? Even when I'm driving down the street, we stop at the store, we get in the car, anything in the bag. This how it went down. Take out what you got in the bag, eat and you throw the out the window. When I got, that's how it was. But once I got here, after I've been like,
Now, was that anywhere in Jersey?
Anywhere,
When I say
really.
anywhere, I mean anywhere.
Look,
Because
if you
here
from
that only
North,
happens if you in the hood.
Definitely Newark.
But if you go to
Yeah,
Buckhead,
yeah.
somehow people that I've been in the car with keep the bag in the car.
nah, if you
And I'm
from,
like, I don't understand that. So you can mess up your neighborhood, but you can't mess up.
yeah. I don't think it was about not knowing that you couldn't mess it up. I think it was more so, man, I ain't throwing it out because we be the ones that get stopped by the police. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes it's not even when we walking, it's the same thing.
No, the
You got police.
The
you
mean-
think it's police in the hood too. You going either way, it's gonna happen.
yeah, but when you
But that's
out,
where you live at.
but when you out in them areas where it's clean at, your mindset, we're trained.
Well, why you don't want your neighborhood?
It's just ignorant.
You're right.
It's just an ignorant mindset that we have. Because I ain't even gonna lie to you. I kid you not. The whole time I was up there, I could be in Newark, Irvington, East Orange, Camden. I could be in anyway.
These are the urban areas.
The urban areas of Jersey City. I could be in any of the hood, what you would consider hood areas.
Right.
I'm chewing my gum and the rapper going out on the floor. No issues with it. But if I went anywhere else, I thought about it.
Look at that.
I thought about it. But you know
Look
why
at
I thought
that.
about it is because, now I might have done it, but I thought
Right.
about it because it was the idea of, it's clean out. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? I just put it in my pocket. You know what I mean? But when the area around you, when you're surrounded by filth, now I'm not saying that, anybody, y'all know, let's not front, all right? Let's not front. Anybody that's fine, yeah, true story. Anybody that is following me from Jersey, from New York, from Baltimore, from Tampa, Florida, all right? Let's keep it 100. What?
Tampa, Florida.
I gotta say Tampa,
When
Florida,
you see
because
how
that's
y'all
why.
think he coming to Tampa.
Yeah,
Well,
that's my second home, man.
Okay,
But
Tampa.
y'all know when you surrounded by y'all know the filthy areas. You know what I mean? And when you surrounded by,
That's how you know, like when you in a city, where you are.
yeah.
Like, am I on the Caucasian side or I'm
Or
on
you
the-
down by MLK.
Exactly.
In any city,
It
you
is
down
like-
by MLK, you
Right.
know where you
Amen.
at.
You are right. You are absolutely right. You couldn't be any righter. Yes.
Trying to find a way to get this camera
You
to
come
hit
in.
you, Jay.
It's okay.
And I'm thinking also, it's the same theory like when you're in a bathroom, right? You know,
Uh-huh.
you're in a bathroom, you wash your hands, you got the napkin.
Right.
If there's stuff all over the floor, okay, well, my other paper, my litter is not going to make a difference because it's already dirty. But if the bathroom garbage can is empty, I'm a little bit more reluctant to,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and put
You ever-
that in the trash can.
You know what?
I
I
think
can't
it's the same
stand.
thing.
I can't stand a filthy bathroom.
Me
Even
neither.
if even if it's mad tissue on the floor,
Yeah.
mine not going on the floor.
You
And
ever
because we go through that every day at work, and I'm like, man, y'all got to have the worst homes to live in.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing it here, I know you're doing it there.
Yeah.
Let's just have
But
it.
you know what? Now that you say that, you know what I hate the most? Especially one thing I know about, one thing I did find out when I got here. Now, if the areas might be clean as hell, but the people ain't. Some people they're not,
You're right.
sparkling clean, because I done been in some areas where it's clean and the houses look nice outside,
Same way with the men
and then
and the women. They
and-
can
yeah.
the clothes can look, nice, and you get up on them, it's
And-
like,
and let yo,
that's a little tangy.
yeah,
That's-
a little
that's-
tangy.
Yeah, a little tangy. It's like it's just
Damn.
it's not it's like
What-
catch you off guard.
Yeah.
know?
Well, and I don't want to just make it seem like it's just our people, because I've been in some households where some white folks definitely
Oh,
got
yes.
some nastiness going
Oh,
on.
yes.
Y'all not left out. This conversation includes you, okay?
Yes.
But let's do
And
this.
we are not sorry.
No, at all.
Sorry, not sorry.
At
There you
all.
go.
Yo, so our topic today, right? We it's a little weird. It's not weird. It's a good topic. I'm sure everybody has.
It's relevant.
It's definitely, and the reason why I don't even know how this came up last week. But we was talking about something totally different. But there's a story about that's why Fizz and April. So basically, Fizz and April. Now I don't know if everybody know now. They're now it's perceived that they have broken up, or they're not dealing with each other no more. And you know,
She said it.
yeah.
She said it.
Oh, she said it? She actually said it?
Yeah, I forgot the other chick's name, but she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta,
Mm.
and she actually sat down and interviewed April. And April talked about, we're going on. He's focused on his kids, and I'm focused on my kids, so we kind of going on separate ways.
After the
You
whole
did
circus
you
act.
did
After
all
all
of
of
that.
this,
You
you
might
know
as
what I'm
well.
saying?
You might as well be together.
After all of this fighting.
You said
Yeah.
you didn't care, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much at first it was a thing for me, because I was like, dang, because you assume that just because people are in a group, they have like this really super brotherhood and they're all like best
Right.
friends, but as time goes by, you start to hear people and like when you watch like interviews and you start to see like these people, they're in the same groups, but they're not all that close.
Yeah, of course not.
You know? And so, but back in the day, you know, you might have, you know, like groups, and they were like brothers because they were struggling to try to even become that group together. So they were like brothers, and some of them are brothers, you know, in these groups. They're literally blood brothers. But now it's like, you know, somebody comes along, some producer, some producer, some manager. Hey, go get your cousin and bring him over here. Or go get one of your buddies or somebody you know up the block. Yeah. And then they just put a group, and then that doesn't mean all these people are gonna always like get get along.
Stick together.
And then with all groups of people, of course, you're gonna have personality.
Oh yeah,
oh for sure.
And then you're talking about young kids making all this money, so of course they're gonna be feeling themselves and they're gonna grow apart.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he kept saying, like, I don't know why everybody keep acting like me and him were like the best of friends. Yeah, we were in the group together, and things. And then the other members started saying, well, he's kind of standoffish when he wanted to be. So he has, I guess he has his moments.
Right.
You know.
Well, so the topic for the day is, when is it all right for?
Or is it?
It all right? When or is it ever okay to talk to a brother's? Nah, not a brother. I can't say brother or sister. A cousin, a homeboy, a homegirl, ex. All right. When is it all right for you to step in and talk to that? So wait. Let's go to break real quick. Let's get some of this music on because we do got music to play.
Okay, walked off.
So, be right back.
Oh yeah.
You just walked off real quick.
Oh, okay, cool. Well then let's we can get into it a little bit.
We got any weekend BS we need to talk about?
We do got a couple of things. Like for instance,
y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. For instance,
Are you back?
I know that Cameron recently was talking about how a lot of his beefs and everything that was going on in the past. And I also noticed that he's pretty cool with majority of the people that he's beefed with.
Yeah.
Right. One of his major beefs, and I would think would be the top beef, the only beef that we could really care about, is the one with Jay-Z, right? But he never mentions the one with Mano. Yeah. So back when, I don't know if
I never knew he was beefing with Mano.
Yeah. Well, Jim Jones.
On one of the shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, one day, I don't know how this beef came along, but they ended up having this beef where Mano ended up in I don't know if it was Rucker, Jim Jones, all of them is out there, and they walk up on Jim and start stealing off on him, and whoever was out there, and everybody skipped running. Cam was out.
This was the big fight at Rucker Park years ago. I never knew that was with Mano. I remember seeing the footage. Yeah.
But all Jim Jones and Mano cool. Now, I also feel like when it comes to majority of all these beefs, which I never understood when I was younger, watching all this beef going on. I didn't get the chance to tell y'all. 470-412-0917. That's 470-412-0917.
Yeah,
if you want to call in, kick it with us.
Your opinions.
Make sure
Definitely.
We got a pretty interesting topic going.
Definitely.
Yeah, make sure you call in.
Definitely call in. So, I never understood the beef thing and why. I do get beef. I just didn't understand why they would beef with certain people that was from like 2 streets down or in the same neighborhood, and then years later everybody cool, only for 50 Cent to come in help again.
Right.
Because anyway, but yeah, Cam was talking about it. I don't know if everybody did y'all get a chance to see anything about that? No,
not yet.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth, man, because he basically was talking about how all the beefs came up, and I like how he just kind of he didn't make it a big, he didn't get slick about it. He wasn't slick about it. And your boy Wack at it again, talking about Big not being a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm starting to realize Wack just says things because he wants the attention.
He wants the attention.
I'm not gonna lie. I was with him with the Nipsey Hussle thing. That's my personal opinion, because we're talking about legendary in the sense of music. For somebody to say Biggie Smalls is not a legend, we're at this point, right before he demise, he was the face of East Coast music.
Oh yeah,
Right, he was it.
He was
Oh,
the
yeah.
face of East Coast
hands
music.
down.
That's not legendary while you alive. Then what else is?
there's nothing nobody can tell me about Big or Pac.
Yeah, they were legends.
Both of
before
them
they
are
passed away.
legends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no way that you could tell me that.
Those people had even just the impact that it had, their deaths had on people.
Exactly.
Right.
That was like, oh my God, that was international.
Right.
That was world freaking wide, and that was world freaking wide hurt. People, I cried on my way to work. I got the news on the radio about Pac and cried all day at Sunny Delight.
At Sunny
Yeah, because we
Delight.
was together. Yeah, at Sunny Delight. That's where I was working. Don't do that. Right,
This
Sunny
girl.
Delight. Oh, and they also made Hawaiian Punch for anybody who needs to know that. The old version.
Oh, the Sunny Delight.
Mm-hmm.
They did, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they came out with that new
Sunny
Hawaiian
Delight.
Punch. That's why it doesn't taste like
Yeah,
it used to
yeah.
back in the 70s.
Yeah.
and
It was a little
80s.
thicker too.
Yeah.
It was a little thicker. But yeah, it's
Hey.
it's unfortunate that, you know, there's people looking for that type of attention just to
Well, yeah, it's gonna
downplay
happen.
a legend
gonna
like
happen.
Big, because Big is definitely a legend. I don't know what anybody is talking about. There's no way, there's no argument about it, hands down.
Even if you didn't like the music, you still can't deny that. You know, he
Who
was a
who
legend.
couldn't like the music though?
Well, there are people who wouldn't like the music. Everybody don't like everything, but that doesn't mean you just. It's almost
Yeah,
like
I could.
I don't like his music.
I need
but
one person.
Dang, he
I need
sold
I need one
700
person to
billion
call in and
records.
say they didn't like one big song.
I could see how someone wouldn't like.
No,
his
you
music.
can like you can. Nah, I can't say I liked every song.
I do.
But I love.
There's probably one
You
song I
can't.
did.
You can't. Yeah, it's always one song on the album that just ain't.
But even
everything.
that one song was something that I was still into. But yeah, it's, I don't know, man.
I hate anything I hadn't heard. You know what I mean? Hate that I
No,
haven't
I
heard.
tell you what I did dislike. I dislike Puff constantly redoing this man's stuff.
Like the Biggie duets and all
Yeah,
that
man.
stuff.
Like, look, that if you're not gonna release something new that we never heard, stop releasing
Yeah.
newly made beats, and you put in his verse. Like, there's one verse that he got out that Puffy put out.
Right.
That is on a track that has nothing to do, like it don't even line up to Big's tempo on the song, and it's just out there, and I'm like, ugh. And everybody eating it up. Everybody was eating it up like it was the best thing ever. I didn't like it, but that's my opinion. But yeah, so it's just a lot that goes with saying somebody definitely isn't a legend, and of course that would be somebody that's trying to get attention.
But then also, if you're gonna say that, you gotta base it on some kind of merit.
You gotta have
You
something.
can't.
you
You
gotta have
can't base
something,
it based
yeah.
on just the longevity of
Yeah.
his
Right,
career.
right.
Because his 2-year impact or 3-year impact, however long Big was in the
Yeah.
game, could be way more beneficial than someone who's been in the game 10 years.
Right.
You know.
Right.
That's right.
That's true. So you know what? If we ain't gonna go, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get into this topic, and then we'll take a break in the middle of the topic. Right. So
Okay.
is it ever okay? Is it ever, like, years later? Is it ever okay to talk to someone's ex,
Is it okay
your
to talk to
homeboy,
someone's ex?
your homegirl,
Call him. What y'all think?
or whatever, homeboy, homegirl? I can't put your brothers in it, cause see, I think that if it's too close, no,
What do you mean too close?
too
Yeah, what
close.
you
If
mean?
that's your brother,
Yeah.
your brother, ex, your brother, period. You can't deal with that. That's how I feel. Your sister, if you and your sister talk to the same dude, that's nasty. I say that because the one dude done got with two sisters. You know what I mean? I look at it differently because
So
I'm looking at
who's
it as a
nasty,
father. You know what I mean?
he's-
Or a brother.
He's gonna be the nastiest because I might not even talk to my sister, so she might be just like the next Joe Blow on the street. Like, I don't even talk to her.
See?
So let me ask you this, right? What about it?
But I don't necessarily want, because I don't fool with her. I don't really want to fool with nothing she done touched.
See?
You see what I'm saying? And that's
Or it could be like a twin situation too, right? Because I've heard some people.
that's just, to me, that's super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super weird. I think people I think sometimes people know what they're doing in that case. Not all the time, but.
Well,
so you think it's okay? You think it's not? Or do you think it depends on how far removed the person is? Okay,
yeah,
let's say your homeboy, somebody really close
take
to
out your family. Yeah, take out your family, and let's just get to like, you
I
got
think
associates out in the street, and then you got people that are your true friends.
I think it depends. I think if it's been years apart, this person, my homeboy has moved on from this young lady, and she done had other partners, he done had other partners, you know what I mean? And I know he's been with, matter of fact, he done got married to somebody else. Mm-hmm. I think it's fair game. I think it's, in that case, it's fair game.
Is this just one of your buddies, or is this your...
I say if she got married to somebody else. I meant, after she get divorced or whatever, but
But I'm saying, is this your friend, or is this just somebody that you know?
That's the
because
hard
like
part.
if you know if this is your friend, like if this is your friend, right? Yeah. And let's say like you've been knowing him a long time, like a very long time, like y'all grew up together. How about that? And him and her were together, but they were together for a long time. Like let's say they were like together
kids and everything,
10 years and more.
Yeah.
No, take the kids out. Let's take the kids out.
But they've been together for about 10 years.
About 10 years.
Nah.
And now they're no longer together. And it's been 7 years that they haven't been together. So that's a no-go? Okay.
But why, though?
Because you just had another picture painted a minute ago, right?
I did. But what makes it a no-go, though? What about it?
It's a no-go because I knew the relationship between them two. Like, I knew how connected they was. I knew the love between them two. You know what I'm saying? And especially if that's my homeboy and we kick it every day, or I think that's a no-go at that point. But if this is a homeboy that we were cool and me and him grew apart, that's different. I think it's different. If me and him grew apart, and no matter how tight they were back in the day, me and him grew apart. Yeah, we cool now, hey, you moved on. I'm chilling, when she approached me.
What would you call a fair amount of time as far as him and her not being together? Even though you and him don't see each other anymore, don't really converse anymore, like what would you call a fair amount of time?
I think it would depend on how they broke up. If they broke up on bad terms, then I think the next day both of y'all parties are ready to move on, right?
Well,
sometimes people break up on
they
bad
break
terms
up and come back even harder because they break up to make up. A lot of people be playing. They saying they broke up, but then they're not really. I say everybody needs some time before you jump in because it looks funny. If even no matter how you broke up. Okay, I broke up with Peter today, and
Peter?
Peter, and next week. Next week, his friend Toby came to get me.
Just making up names up here.
But no, there was actually a Toby back in school.
So let me ask you this, right? So let's say you throw something away in the garbage can, right?
Okay.
You got a close friend that comes up, they go through your garbage can, they take something out of it, and they want to keep it. Are you mad about that?
Yeah, it depends on what they got.
But it's trash though. It's no longer your concern.
No. It might be trash, but it might be trash because it has to be trash. But that doesn't mean I don't feel a certain way about it. Think about something. Think about when you were little, right? And your mother or somebody threw away your favorite Transformer or your favorite doll or whatnot. And it was only because, she was kind of broke. It was broke. But you still love that one in particular because you don't know if you're getting another one like that.
Because that's the one.
So you still got feelings for that little toy, but it had to go in the trash. Whether you threw it away or somebody else threw it away, So, like with people, some people come out of relationships because they know, like, gosh, it's toxic, but I love the heck out of this person. But it's toxic.
So for your friend to go after that toxic person, right?
Right.
What emotion does it make you feel? Are you mad about it? Are you upset about it? Oh, it's a piece of thread.
Man.
I thought somebody was coming to that wall the way she looked back there.
She's about to run out the studio.
I don't do spiders. So, okay, so.
Yeah, like what emotion? What do you feel about that? Because if you can't be with the person, toxic or not, you can't be with them.
Right. If it's somebody that when we're done, you know how like sometimes when people done, it's not like sporadic. You know, it's like you've been knowing this for like a year.
Yeah.
Like, we still living together, but I don't have nothing for this man. I'm just waiting for the day to come, you know. So, and then the next person come in. Now, like I say, if she's a super close friend, then yeah, I'm gonna have I might have a problem with that because I'm trying to figure out like if she come in for the kill like real soon. So you was looking the whole time.
Yeah,
you was trying to.
Yeah.
You had to have felt some kind of way, even if you weren't fooling around him. You still had to have. Oh, so glad she done with him. Now I can get him.
Right.
Now I'm not gonna live the rest of my life out mad, but y'all can have at it. But I can keep my eye on you now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But it's always gonna make you feel.
It
is gonna make you feel like, well, damn, that whole time. You probably, you know.
But if she's not a friend, if she's just an associate,
and that could have been the same person that's telling you, "Oh, you need to leave him alone." You know what I mean? Oh, he ain't no. You know what I mean? He ain't no good.
That's a problem.
Girl, I wouldn't let him do that. Oh, no, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you do get. That's why you keep. But it's sad though because you like we were saying that one week. You know, we keeping people out our business, but yet we not talking about it in order to find out whether we're right or wrong in our relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you not talk to your friend? Because later on they mess around and look at the person that you with, and
well, sometimes
I mean like
sometimes people don't like to admit it, but sometimes those two might have been a better fit for one another.
You're right.
People think just because they're with somebody and they feel like they're in love for a few minutes, oh, we're gonna be together forever, and this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I personally don't. What's that?
I don't know. Big K, you in there? Just checking on you, making sure you good in there. I hear it rolling. Go ahead.
Personally, I don't see no problem with it. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Maybe it's me because of who I am. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and we go south, 9 times out of 10 it was the other person's fault. So therefore, if we not
wait a minute.
If I break up with somebody, if I break up with a female,
so you're that dude. You said you say 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and that's being
it's
liberal.
Their fault.
I would normally say every time, but I'm being liberal today. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 times. That is their fault. So therefore, if we're not together no more, as far as I'm concerned, that's somebody else's headache. I don't care who it is, as long as it's not my headache. And that's just the way I look at it.
Let me ask you this.
I look at everybody's relationship that way.
What's the longest standing relationship you've been in?
Oh, I've had, first one was 7 years. The last one was like 10 and some change.
Okay.
So I've had 2 very, very long-term relationships.
Okay, right. Yeah, for sure.
So if it don't work out, it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault.
Never.
Are you sure about that?
Never my fault.
But you do know. I just want you to think about this. It's always two sides to every story. You know that, right?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
No, not from what you heard. That's facts.
From what he heard.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Now,
but people
it's 2 sides.
believe,
I didn't say that.
No, but there's like people do believe that they're never wrong. And I'm not saying like
I'm sitting by one apparently.
It's happened. I've been wrong once or twice before.
Oh, okay, once or
It
twice.
wasn't a good feeling, but now it don't happen often.
He's been living for a minute, but he's only been wrong once or twice. Okay.
Maybe once or twice, but that's the way I look at relationships. I feel like, okay, if people are broken up, they're gone, and then you fair game for the next person. Because ultimately, what it is, I think you have to find your happiness out here in this world.
You do.
So I'm gonna be happy with my boy's ex-wife, and that's just what it's gonna be.
So wait, so how soon? How soon do you?
Yeah, man.
I don't think you can't really put a time limit on it. You can't, because here's
so
why.
okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. So you telling me that you just got rid of Shalithia, right? Okay. So you and Shalithia are not together anymore. So your homeboy, I'm talking about your homie, your homie Ted over there. He comes scoop Shalithia like next week. And you've been with Shalithia 10 years.
When I'm done with the situation, I'm done with
now
it.
I can see if so what if it wasn't like ended on bad terms? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I can understand like when people depart after something really, really bad, you say, I don't care who get him. Anybody get him. That's how I am with my son's father. I don't care. Like, you don't even want to know who I want to get him. The first initial is a G and the last one is a R. If you can put it together. I get first one is Grim. All right. So anyway, but that would be a thing. Like I would almost pay the lady, but I would feel sorry for her. I wouldn't even want to do it to her. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like stuff like that. But like even now, like the longest standing relationship that I've had, that was somebody I thought, oh God, I'm gonna love this guy to the end of time. There's nothing gonna change that. Man, please, he needs somebody now too. Cooler than a breeze. I have no problem.
Somebody right now?
He got somebody, but he needs somebody. He needs somebody now. He needs somebody good.
Yeah.
It's just not me though. And I don't like for real. I don't. And I always thought that but there are people that we knew that were mutual friends, but were my friends.
Right.
I guess if they got with him, it might throw me for a loop. Like, really? But I'm not. I won't lose sleep. I will not lose sleep and just be like, that's kind of weird. But the people that I know, they're so. Well, some of them are so direct and outspoken.
Right.
They'll just walk up and be like, "Hey, you mind if I talk to is it gonna bother you?"
I know, but
because I saw him the other day and he was right.
But and what is it about this unofficial bro code and sis code, right? That we kind of have to uphold. I don't really see why we have. But what is that about? But you know,
men kill me with the bro code because half of the time
it's a thing. It's not written down, right? But
it's supposed to be a thing.
You saying men? It's women too that do that.
Men have these
women
bro
do that
codes,
the most,
and they break them all the time. But they try to break them and not get caught. That's the problem.
Huh?
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh man, I ain't talking to that girl. Man,
no, cause see, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's sometimes, and like I said last time we was talking, I've seen it with my own eyes. The person, the male, that used to be, that has an ex, and he's like, I seen somebody else walk up, what you think about me hollering that, blah, 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 blah.
Right,
you know what I mean? I don't care. Bro, I'm
do.
off that. I got my own.
Mad,
and they be mad. I seen it done.
Where does the anger come from?
Because you gotta still care.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. You gotta still care something about that person.
I think that it's fair game. If you sat there and told your homeboy that you didn't care about that B, I'm good. I ain't worry about her. Mind you, your homeboy see you with other women, and he know you tied up with another chick. You know what I'm saying?
And you could be fronting on all of that too, but
you
should have. What you went wrong is when you told him
exactly
it
was okay.
But see, a lot of guys do that because he feel like I can't tell him otherwise.
But then he can't
because
get
now
mad.
I look like a loser. You see what I'm saying? I look crazy. I look crazy.
Look, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna run up on me and ask me that about my ex or any female that I felt some way about. What? Now, if it's a random dude,
but if they're asking you and you done with it, what's the problem?
If it's my homeboy though, nah.
But why?
Because I don't want to.
Yeah, why?
Now this is what we needed to get to.
Yeah.
This is what we needed to get to. And I'm gonna tell you why.
why.
Because look, last thing I need to see, I already don't want to see them with somebody else enjoying time. Well, do your thing, enjoying time. And having and you don't want to see that. First of all, look, check this out.
Yeah,
though.
let me hear this.
Check this out. When you get out of a situation with somebody, normally how it work is Facebook, all the social media is blocked from each other, right? If that doesn't happen, both of y'all are fronting like you want to just be friends and you want to see what's going on in each other's life. But until that other person actually slides somebody else up in them pictures is when you start getting upset and you start being like, oh, you know what? F them, block them.
But I'm going to tell you why. Do you know why that is?
Why?
For whatever reason, I think we're too reluctant to dealing with something uncomfortable and moving on. We kind of revert back to what's comfortable. Because realistically, what we don't remember in these old relationships, right? There was some extremely bad times, the reason why y'all broke up. But then when you see your ex with somebody new, you're thinking, oh, they're going to be having all the happy, joyous times together. But you can't forget about all the bad times.
The bad times, yeah.
That's why I don't even care. I don't care if my ex go date somebody else. If I'm done with it, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's my homeboy. It don't make a difference to me.
Right.
That's not my problem anymore.
Well, see, I think overall, And I think it really I think it really depends on whether there was closure on whose part was it where the breakup come from. So like for instance, if the breakup is on the opposite end, the person that's dealing with the breakup still and didn't want the breakup is now dealing with some issues. We got a phone call. All right, we got a phone call. All right, so bet let's do that. We're gonna keep talking about this. All right, so let's see who's on the phone right now. What's up, Cuzzy? I see you.
DLE Radio, you on the mic? What up?
Yeah, what's up? Calling from New York, Edgewood Avenue. What's up, Big Judge?
Edgewood Avenue, what's going on? All right.
Edgewood.
Hey, yeah, what's up? What's up? I'm good, man. I just came upstairs and I'm just logging on about the ex. Now that's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Because I think it all depends on how close you are to your homegirl or your homeboy. If
Right.
you guys are like ride or die way back when, I mean, I wouldn't even think about it because that's going to interfere with your lifelong friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's always going to be something. It's always going to be some thought in the back of somebody's head. I mean, even when you got super confidence, you're always going to be thinking about that. I mean, but if you happen to fall in love, real love with that person, and it's going to be a lifelong relationship to the very end, then maybe you need to have that discussion with your homeboy or your homegirl. Because some things you just can't block.
I do.
So,
go ahead. I do believe. I do. She did. What you say?
Mm-hmm. If it's going to be a fly-by-night thing, you know you're going to get tired of that person in 6 months, 7 months. Are you kidding me? There's no sense in ruining a perfectly lifelong relationship
with your homeboy or homegirl. Yeah.
For one night. Yeah.
You did say something. You did say something that I do believe is a key. Going to your homeboy, your homegirl, and saying, "Look, this is going on. I find interest in this person. You know what I mean? Is it okay? Is it okay? You know what I mean? But see, the problem is, and like we said just a minute ago, that person will tell you it's okay. You know, they'll agree with it and say because they don't want to show that it's not okay.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, and now.
You don't want to seem insecure.
Exactly. You don't want to seem insecure. And I don't know why people got such a problem with this secure, insecure thing these days.
Oh, that's gonna go on to the end of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of like the word toxic. I hate it.
Yeah.
You know, because
it is kind of toxic, but a lot of times you don't want to know that your ex, the woman that you with, done been with 5 other guys already, been in there, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes the thoughts just run across your mind. You know, I mean, it's weird. It's weird like that, but damn, my ex-girl been with 6 of my homeboys. What's up with that?
Yeah.
6 of your homeboys or 6 people you've been with?
You might know because sometimes it's a small circle. We know people in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
you look. It's nothing. It's not even. It's nothing different than when you were in high school, and there's this one girl that done hollered at. It might not be in the same year or in the same month or same week, but within the 5 years, she done been with 4 or 5 of your different homeboys. You know, and the thing is, it's not like it's your homeboy, but you know. What then? Like, you know, because now if you looking at this girl, you got to talk to your 5 homeboys.
Hey, man, is it cool? Good with you? Is it cool with you? Is it cool with you?
Nah.
I'm like,
but
I'm thinking, should I? Shouldn't I? Is it really all that important? And how do I really feel? In all seriousness, how do I really feel about this person? Is this someone I plan on spending a great deal of time with, investing in maybe years of my life, depending on how old I am? If I was young, okay, maybe I might do it. But if I was, had a little bit of, age on me, I might, say, hey, I'm going to go for it because, hell, I ain't got that much time left. I don't know.
Yeah. But realistically, though, but even still, at least at my age now, I'm not jumping into any kind of relationship where I'm looking short term. I'm thinking long term off the top anyway. So if I feel like I want to, like, man, if my boy didn't value his ex-wife, I know I could treat her better than him. I'm going for it. I don't think I don't think that's wrong.
I totally agree.
This boy crazy.
But you know what? You might be that guy for her.
Maybe. That's
you might be that guy, and he might be the total sleaze bag for her. So, and he doesn't even know
is that before?
You're absolutely right. Listen, who on this line has not? Okay, I'm gonna be a witness, a short witness. I'm gonna take up all the airtime.
Come on, you good?
And with someone I have known, I'm not even gonna tell you, give my age away forever. But this is somebody that I knew once that person came back into my life, it was gonna be a lifelong relationship. Okay, I got rid of the person I wasn't happy with, honestly. Truly wasn't happy with, and truly should have never been with in the first place. To run into my dream man again. We together 20-something years, and we're gonna be together to lifelong.
Go ahead, girl.
It was worth it to me because it was the real. It was the thing I built.
So that was a homegirl guy, or that was the guy you were with?
It's my guy. Yeah, it's my guy that I'm married to now. That's the person I should have been with from the very beginning. But I wasted a lot of my life with somebody else.
Well, I think what she was asking was this guy a friend of yours, ex or anything?
Not really.
Oh, they're gonna not really. I knew I was gonna get something out of there.
Not really. Yeah, you're right. You read that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The relationship wasn't that deep. It wasn't deep, and to me, it was like I should have never been over there in the first place. I should have been over here because it was up to me where I wanted to be. So it's important to be with the right person, somebody you.
Oh, I get it. So the person you was with is one of his homeboys.
Yeah, it was the love of my life way back when.
Wow.
I got you.
I couldn't resist.
So you always had eyes on him. Okay. See, that's what I was telling y'all earlier. That's what I was telling y'all earlier.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, as long as you end up with the person and you're happy, it shouldn't matter where this person came from.
I just don't want me personally. I mean, I've had that happen to me. I've had a homegirl that was really close, that I was really close with, and quite a few of the guys that she dated, it ended up being, later on down the line, I didn't want them, but things were said like, damn, I wish when I first met y'all at the same time, I wish it would have been you. And I'm like, but it wasn't. So, and I don't want to,
Yeah.
And then I don't even know how real you are about that. Even if I think you super cool, you might be the guy that's just trying to, hey, I'm trying to taste both flavors.
You're right.
So I don't have time to gamble with that.
I think that it becomes I think it's complicated, man, because I can't see, I haven't experienced it, so I can't really.
And at this point, I hope you don't, because I don't think you'd be ready for it. I don't think you'd be ready for it. Yeah, I really don't think you'd be ready. And then here's the thing though, if that happened, what would you do? Do you speak to her, or do you speak to him, or do you cry in the dark?
What do you mean? Like, am I the wait, hold on. Am I the friend? Am I the?
No, you the man, and now she talking to your friend.
Oh, nobody need to talk to me because somebody dying.
Why? But why does somebody?
Oh, I'm crazy, man.
But this is you ain't talked to her in
nah.
You ain't talked to her in 4 years.
No. Look, my thing is, we ain't talking for 4 years or whatever. It is what it is. Ain't nothing I could do about it. I gotta, what I mean. But I think what happens.
Do you plan on having a conversation with either?
No,
one?
I don't think we need to have a conversation.
That's right.
I know at this point, neither one of y'all was loyal to me. You know what I mean? No new friends. No new friends.
That might not be true. It's just like they might just feel like you wouldn't mind. Like
how?
Why would you mind?
Why wouldn't you?
Why do you mind?
Look, because look, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I mind, because your ass was coming over to the crib and asking for food and drinks, and her ass was making these plates for your ass. And
it
I'm
might not have been a thing then.
No.
Now the lady on the phone, it might have was a thing, right? But it might not have been a thing.
No, it was a thing, because if your ass coming in the house and you talking too much, talking about, how your week been, and no, it's too much.
Oh my!
It's too much.
So now it's like nobody see. So like
now,
don't go in his house.
Cause look,
look,
now I'm looking at it like, so this whole time,
don't look at it like
y'all
that.
been this whole time y'all been looking at each other.
Not all the time though.
What you mean? They got together.
Yeah, 4 years later, jeez.
They shouldn't even be together 4 years later.
4 years later, let me tell you, a lot can happen in 4 years. You done moved on. You over there booed up with Tonica.
That's me being, I honestly, if stuff like that happens, it happens. My son, mother moved on and did her thing. I never felt no kind of.
Was
it your friend?
Yeah, it wasn't your homeboy that she moved on with.
Man, I don't know, because I remember one time
we talk.
Look, I'm playing. I don't know though. I don't be knowing. First of all, you wouldn't know anyway.
But you don't know if that's if that was your. How do you not know if that was your homeboy? You don't know who the guy is that she with?
Man, people sneaky, man. Let me tell you something about my son mother. She didn't play no games, bruh. The girl, the people that the guys that I do know that she was dating, didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to we didn't keep each other in our business like that. You know what I mean? Hey, this is who I'm with. Yeah. That's who you with. That's what it is. So, it was just a move on thing. You know what I mean? But
you don't feel like, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Wait a minute, give me a minute. But in other words, it's okay to cheating on you, still with you, and getting eyes for your friend. That's one thing. Do you feel like that's one thing as opposed to y'all been already?
Word. Like, don't be over my crib and you see my female with me and you giving googly. I'm going to think you've been giving her googly eyes the whole time. Every time she walk in when the football game on, you looking at her.
But
that's how I'm thinking now.
But people don't have to do that. Let me tell you something. The first time you go to somebody's house and you meet whoever they with, you just took your first eye swipe.
Listen.
You already see them.
Let me tell you something.
I don't have to come over there every week and look at him up and down, because I saw you the first time. I was like, he's dead fine. I probably tell her, boy, that nigga is fine. But that's yours.
Right. But look, they done already went on Facebook and added each other. Listen, just get out my damn crib.
Oh, I can't.
That's what we gonna do.
I can't with you.
Coming over too much. What you want, right?
Word.
But realistically, the reason why this thing happens because if the person you with, they like you a lot, right?
Right.
Exactly. The person you with, they like you for all the qualities that you have, and we hang out with people who are like-minded, right?
Right.
So all they're probably seeing a different version of you, or maybe a better version of you.
Right.
I think that's probably why this happens so many times.
Yeah.
Because this is a very, very common occurrence.
Yeah.
That it happens. You be with somebody for so long, the second you break up, then your friend and that person, they end up clicking.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it happens. So moral of the story is, if you can't deal with it, don't bring your ex around. Keep your wife, your husband.
And then that way, if your homeboy do talk to her 6 years or 16 years down the line, you can't say nothing because he had never even seen her.
They met by fate.
And let me cover something real quick. Listen to all the homeboys out there that heard me.
Thank you so much for calling, Miss Lorraine.
Yes, thanks, Miss Lorraine. We appreciate that. Edgewood Ave in the building.
Edgewood, all right.
Yeah, Edgewood Avenue, New York, NYC.
All right.
Word, thank you.
Man, my homeboy say it's like giving furniture to Goodwill. It was a nice love seat when I got it. Now it's a dirty couch. Somebody's still gonna want it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like your first car. You get your first car. That car was reliable. You love
Oh
it.
yeah.
Then you
grow
make
out
some
of it.
money now. Now you buy a new car. So once you sell that old car, you
and
don't care who has it.
And some people do it just to get back at
Nah. You sometimes think about that old car. Even years later, you be like, damn, man, when I had this car, man.
Yeah, you miss it.
You miss it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you done got you got a new car, and then it's garbage.
Yeah.
You find out it's garbage.
Yeah.
Then it don't run like you thought it was going to run.
Then you see that whip, that old whip pulling around the corner, and it's your homeboy driving it.
Yep, with a fresh coat.
I'm going to be like, man, you know what, man, take care of my baby, man. That's what I would say. Take care of my babies. If I see my boy pull up on my ex, take care of my baby.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man. I honestly, I don't. It's gonna bother me. Period. It would bother. I think it'll bother me on that end. But if I was on the opposite end, I would be definitely cautious on how I play that. You know what I mean? You have to be. You have to be.
I would. I wouldn't be bothered. It's just do what you do. Because let me and don't let me. Oh my God, don't let me already be with somebody else, and it's absolutely fabulous. Because most stuff I deal with is fabulous. So, but I'm not thinking about y'all.
Exactly.
I really don't care now.
Yeah.
Really don't care. And even if I'm by myself, I really don't care either because I already know like it's not gonna be an issue finding something else. I don't know what is. You never know what's gonna last or not, but I don't care. I just don't care. If I've taken out that portion of the way I care about you when I was with you, that's a wrap. I don't care.
It's done. What's done is done.
Because if it's something that's being done in a grimy backstabbing type of way, you know, like it came about wrong, like y'all were always digging one another behind my back.
Yeah, that's a little different,
then,
I think.
You see what I'm saying? If that was the case, it ain't gonna last anyway. So I don't care. And if that's not the case, I don't feel I don't have that same kind of love for you.
Yeah.
You know, I might love you as a person, but I don't love you enough to be caring. Man, I don't care that you with Shatiti or whatever.
Shatiti. If you with Shatiti, it's a problem.
I know anybody named
Shatiti.
I can't even say that.
Well, no, that's okay. It's just a name. It's just that might be the love of your life.
Right, Bonquisha.
Yeah, like right now, you might hook up with somebody. Her name might be Ernestine.
It's the fact that you said what was the name?
Shantiti.
Oh, I thought no,
Shantiti.
you remixed it. Though.
Oh yeah,
But she might be.
No, it wasn't that. When you said something else, you were trying to get this shit
I
out.
couldn't get it out. Yeah.
She might be from another
So
country.
let me ask y'all this on the same lines, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you got a homeboy, right? Homegirl, right?
Okay.
You knew their ex. You really, really cool with that. Well, y'all were all cool together.
Okay.
They break up. Years later, you reconnect. You see the ex someplace. Y'all reconnect. But then you knew your homeboy was in a good, new, committed relationship.
It's fair
Is
game.
that ex still off limits?
Nah, it's fair game.
So you think it's fair game?
It's fair game at that point.
You think it's fair game? Now, would you tell your homeboy, your
definitely.
homegirl, like, hey, listen, now I reconnected with Shantiti's brother, or I reconnected with your ex, or I reconnected with your ex.
Yeah.
You know, we've been rocking. Was that a conversation you even need to have?
I think so.
Why?
Because that's your
If
homeboy.
it's 5 years later,
I
or
know.
whatever the amount of
and
time
he
later,
moved on.
and then y'all moved on.
Yeah, I think it's something to be said because you what you gonna say? I just feel like at this point it's like, yo, let me just let you know what's up so that you don't be surprised or thrown off when I come to the function with homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Because if I come to the if I pull up with her without speaking to you and let you know what's what, you know what I mean? You first of all you're gonna feel weird, you know, awkward ass moment because you with your lady that you feel good about, you know, and this chick pops up, you know, and I bring her.
Okay, how about this? How about this? So what happens if you at a cookout, right? And it's like a neighborhood type of, you know, like a no. It's it's like a school get together, like what do you call that? Like a reunion type of thing, you know, like bunch of people you went to school with,
Right.
Okay, and everybody's there, and you're there with your new boo, and everything's going great and everything, and then somebody who you were with for a very long time comes, and she comes by herself, and I can't say, I don't know how if you still feel any way about her, but you were together for a very long time, and you know, and then you see one of the guys at the cookout that you know going to get her.
And I'm with and I'm with a new person.
Yeah, you with the new person.
But
that's because you can't move. Y'all saying no, because that's because you know you can't move. You can't do nothing right
Nah.
now. So you don't feel no kind of way.
You feel the way?
Yes, I would. But
Whoa!
hold on.
Yes. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's the ego thing would make me feel a certain way. This is exactly what I would do.
Wait a minute.
The ego thing, a little bit.
Just wait a minute. Hold on, Jeff. Because I don't know if you hear yourself
I
right
know.
now.
He says something.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Let me explain.
Say it.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
Because you're on a quad ship right now.
Let me
Go
explain.
ahead.
Right. So if I see it's an ego thing, it's like you said it's somebody I've been with for all this time, right?
Truth.
You were with her for like
long time.
y'all were like super close.
Super close.
And then it just got way on down the line, and just something just happened, and you just decided to go your own way. But it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't bad. But let's just say this: she moved out of town, so you didn't even get a chance to even try to put that back together. You totally went in two different directions, and now you with you with Shatiti, but Shatiti is great.
Yes.
But you
My cousin said, "What's up with all these scenarios?"
I know, right? Speaking the truth,
because I'm trying to get these dudes to tell the truth. I don't want them crying in the dark.
I wouldn't be mad if my homeboy tried to do something with her, what I would do, I'd probably slide in her inbox someplace else.
Oh,
to just kind of cloudy
wait a
up,
minute.
to try to cloudy it up and muddy the waters a little bit.
Hey, yo,
But why you
boy
wanna-
ain't gonna be no good for
Exactly. Yo, let me tell you about this. I mean, that's
And,
real.
and you do, but you're doing that. But wait a minute. But what
Just
if?
to confuse
What if he?
things.
But what if he's not a bad guy?
Yes, he is.
Oh, this man.
Yes, he is. It don't matter what. Yes, he is.
He's bad.
But and
Why
I
he
say
gotta
that,
be a
and
bad
I say-
guy,
and I
Just?
say that because that's what dudes do. That's what guys do.
Yo, I just feel like
Okay.
I just want to confuse.
But he could be a. But he might be a better guy for her.
No, he's not. Ain't no question about that. I know.
I don't understand. We started one way and we finish in another. Because this is.
You changed the dynamic a little bit, though.
I did. Oh,
You did.
really?
Because
Okay.
what you said this time was a little different. It's not necessarily.
See, I think you're thinking. See, I
not
think
a
in the beginning
breakup.
you thought.
kind of just parted ways.
In the beginning.
My cousin said they're
But
gonna cry in the dark
party-
anyway.
But party.
Exactly.
He said what
See,
now?
He said they're
Keep
gonna
it
cry in the
buck.
dark anyway.
I know. I'm sending you a hug right now.
That goes
But
back
yeah.
to our last conversation about how much more emotional I believe guys are than women.
Yeah.
So if I see that happening and we didn't break up on
But
the
you-
last time we
so-
grew apart, I'm sliding the inbox. Yo, that dude. is
So the
no
beginning of the
good.
conversation,
Yes.
you basically are saying you can have at her if she was somebody that didn't mean a whole lot to you.
Well, no, as an ex, like I told you. like I told you.
I'm just
If
lost.
I break up with somebody, right?
Okay.
9 times out of 10, it was their fault. So I'm
Okay.
done with that.
Okay.
But the scenario you gave is like, okay, well, we just,
No,
kinda
you
grew
parted
apart.
ways. Yeah, well, yeah, you broke up. She moved, so you broke up. But I was just saying it wasn't a bad breakup. It was just something that. Okay, so for instance, let's just say she got a job in Seattle. Okay, so and you're here, and you just both of you all just felt like, I'm not moving there, and I'm not coming back. So I don't think the long distance. Before we even start that, let's just be done with it while we're on a good note.
Yeah, you part ways
And you
by
part-
circumstance, not necessarily because something was wrong.
But that's okay though. You're still not together. She been in Seattle for 6 years, and y'all haven't had any convo. And now you are peacefully and happily, linked up with Shatiti, and you're telling me
On
that
some Love Jones ish.
yeah, that's the problem. He still got the Jones, and now he trying to slide in somebody's DM to tell him that dude ain't
Trying to
right.
just muddy
That
the
might be
waters a
that
little
might
bit.
be 100% authentic good dude.
You gotta cloud the waters.
Look
with
at
some-
that.
You got to. That's part of the game. Everybody
Even if-
knows it.
even
Like your
if-
boy said, you're gonna
even
cry
if-
in the dark. Like
even
your
if
boy
she-
said, you cry in the dark. It's part of the game.
Even if she's
It's
just
part
there
of the
visiting,
game.
she just came back for the cookout. She just
Yeah.
there visiting.
Why she
You
had
still
the
gonna do
cookout?
it?
Yes.
Why she had the cookout?
What about you, Kwa? You gonna do it?
What if I'm gonna do what?
You sitting over there on the steps once again? Because
And
I
I
tell
see-
you, with your TT.
And I see
Your ex that you was rocking
Would
with for a
long time.
comes in. Why she here? Me and her ain't connected no more. Why
Well,
she here?
but you ain't the only you're not the only person that know these people. You know these people mutually.
Okay, so she
got a
pops
right
up
to
at
be
the
there.
barbecue.
Yeah, she ain't
right?
popping up. She was invited.
Okay, she's invited at the barbecue,
Right.
and this guy tries to holler.
Yeah, you see how he tried to she pop up.
I
She
know.
ain't checking for you because he thinks she checking for him. She's
Nah,
not checking
it-
for you.
RSVP
She
guest.
was
We know he
invited
ain't
to.
checking for me,
She got an
but-
invitation.
But so get an invitation. We know she ain't checking for me,
No.
right? And somebody tries to holler at her.
Somebody you know.
Somebody I
and,
know.
and she just walked past you, and she looking better than when you knew her. And then on top of that,
Does
she
she
was
look better
very.
than Shatiti?
She was very. Huh?
She
Does
probably
she look
better looking than
than
Shatiti.
Shatiti?
Okay, I'm gonna make it hard for you. Both of them.
Okay, look,
both
they
of them
both- they
look
both-
nice.
They
So
both-
it's
All
no
right,
real.
so-
Okay.
But you're just looking at it because she's a little extra polished now. You can't help but to see when people are
Well-
extra polished.
Well,
you
here's
can't
the,
help but to see that.
well, here's the thing.
So even if Shatiti is
I'm-
looking like a whole 10 and 2 snacks on the side,
mhm.
but because you knew this girl one way
Right,
and
you
now
got
she's
history.
extra polished,
Right.
now
Well, see,
you still your focus is still gonna be there.
well, see, how I feel about it. See, I'm gonna go the opposite route
He done lean back in the chair. You see this, right?
because I'm going the opposite route right now.
I hear you, Smooth.
I'm not going inbox her or nothing. I'm gonna let her do her thing,
Better than me.
but I'm gonna holler at him.
But when you see Ronald slide over,
You
oh,
gonna
you gonna
holler at him?
What you
Oh,
now? What you
Lord.
gonna tell him?
Oh man.
Nah, fam, nah.
What you mean now?
What you mean? What?
Well, when you gonna tell him this? When you sitting there
You
with
good,
your
man?
TT?
You good? What you mean?
You sitting there with your TT?
You're.
You can't tell.
That's what you said.
You can't tell him that in front of your TT.
Look, you're.
Okay, well we know
What
what,
up?
we would do. What would you do?
But
as a
he
woman?
might not. check this out. Like I said, this is a cookout, right? With a
Know
bunch
what
of
I'm saying,
people,
Cuzzo?
with a bunch of people that you all went to school with. So you weren't close to all these people.
That's cool, but he's still getting the yerk.
Oh my God.
Come here.
So what would you do?
Well, what I do?
Let me holler at you, homie.
Because let me tell you something. What I'm sitting on the stoop with is right. It got to be right if I took him to the barbecue.
I ain't. Okay, so you're not popping out with somebody unless.
I might have, like one eye open, looking like, oh, really? That's what you're doing? But I ain't touching it.
Let me tell you something.
I ain't touching it. I see
she
him,
fronting
though.
like
But
every woman would
I
front in the
see him.
situation.
No.
Now,
Because let me
I see him.
Let me tell you.
I can agree with that.
No.
I see him, though.
Because I'm gonna tell you what they different on. See, as a man, we can't get up and show us off. A woman though, a woman could see their old guy over here in the corner and some chick trying to get at her, and she like, oh, let me show this nigga what he missing. Stand up and whatever she got on, because she came there to look bad, right?
Only way men
Get that attention.
Only way men, it may not have no effect with men is if both of these niggas are super fine, both of them cute, and both of them fresh to death. That's the only way. Because let me tell you something. If your dude's sitting right there and the next dude is coming in, the old dude, and he right from head to toe, boy, you see him. You can act like you don't see him, but you see him.
You see him.
And you sitting there like, no. But it's not, that's not what
Nah,
I'm going to do.
overall,
I'm not getting up, though.
Right,
I'm not
right.
getting
Yeah,
up,
you
guess
getting
what?
up.
No,
You
I'm
gonna
not. I don't
get
have
up.
to.
You gonna show them bones.
I don't have to.
She gonna
get
show
up.
them bones
He
and
already
biscuits.
see me.
He's
He
gonna
smelt
walk-
me when he walked through the door.
He's gonna walk.
She gonna
over
show them
there,
bones and
talk to
biscuits.
you, so he could try to flex on your new man.
Word.
That's what he's gonna do.
Oh yeah, and I've had that happen.
That's what he's gonna
Oh, he
do.
coming
That's what a
straight
man's
over
gonna
there.
do.
Yeah,
Word.
he coming straight
And
over
look,
there.
and the new dude
Especially
don't
after
even
he-
know.
Oh, this your new little
especially
boyfriend?
only way he ain't
You know
coming.
what I'm saying? This your
No.
new little boyfriend.
This your little man's right here.
Right. The only way he not coming is if he ain't all together. If he all together, like if he look over there and he see you sitting there with me and you in the whole Hanes jogging suit. You know what I'm saying? But not that anything is wrong.
Hanes.
I'm just saying, you got your matching Hanes jogging suit from Walmart. Your fresh whites. He's nothing wrong. Stop, Jess.
Stupid.
and he just came in the door, Gucci down from head to toe.
Then he coming over there. He gonna flex on him.
And he got on the $200 cologne. Oh, he finna let you smell him and see him. Fresh haircut.
You know what bugs me out though?
But the thing about it is the
What?
way I see it, I see you. Boo, I see you. But I go back to thinking about why did we part?
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And I was getting ready to get.
And then for real, and I'm analyzing real quickly because I'm looking. I can't help but see him now.
Yes.
But I'm analyzing in my head like, am I going? Now back to what you said. That a woman. Am I gonna make that walk to the cooler? Is it even worth it? Because I gotta think about
gonna
now.
walk.
If who
You gonna walk.
now? If Mr. Haynes jogging suit that's sitting with me, if he just was
Ladies,
something to do,
y'all know y'all gonna
I'm
get up and
walking
take
all
that
day
walk.
long.
Over there,
I'm
baby, I'll be
walking
right
all,
back.
man. And I ain't gonna walk one time. I'm only gonna need to walk one time, and I'm gonna know like either I'm gonna see him later on or either I'm not.
See, that's that bogus. See, bogus.
But I'm saying Haynes jogging
Bogus.
suit.
That's mad bogus.
I just took it. It just I
That's
just took
that's
him to be
mad
taking him.
bogus. I already know.
I ain't know you was popping up. Like
Yeah,
that.
but the fact that old boy might have that Hanes suit on, but he know how to treat you better than you was with old boy over
and
there.
that's why I say you analyze
saying?
first. You analyze, but
Yeah,
like I said,
but you gonna get your ass up and you gonna walk with your bogus ass.
no.
Nah, but
Well, if he come to me, I don't have to walk.
yeah,
right?
no, you still gotta get up though.
Oh,
you,
I gotta get up?
You still gonna get up because you
He can-
sitting down, so
he
you
can
still gonna
see-
get up.
trust me,
Let him
but
see the curves
Let
and
me
everything.
nah.
Sit your
Y'all-
bogus ass
Y'all
down.
already know.
Oh, you know.
you wouldn't
You know how men
mind.
do it.
You wouldn't mind her getting up, but please believe me, you can look at her while she's sitting down and
Yeah.
see if it's
You know we
still
know.
kind of okay. She might already done, accumulated,
My
to,
cousin said, "What's wrong with a Hanes jogging suit?"
Nothing, cousin. It's nothing wrong with the Hanes jogging suit. Nothing, especially if you're wearing it well and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nah.
Just make
so
sure
yeah.
you're under your white tee that's up under it
It's
that comes
crisp.
out. Yeah, it gotta be super
gotta be
crispy.
crispy.
I mean, not
Yeah.
one piece of dinginess on it.
So
And you need to smell good and have a fresh haircut or fresh fresh dreads.
Can I cut in real quick? If we get right back to it, you was about to say something.
No, go ahead.
You said the fresh haircut. Did y'all see? Trick Daddy's. Did you?
Oh, his mugshot.
His mugshot, yo.
It's
Did you
new
see?
one?
Yeah.
New
Oh
one.
no.
2 days ago, he got locked up for
Damn.
possession
Really?
of cocaine,
Cocaine.
DUI, and all that. And his
Oh.
mugshot
No.
was like
Oh,
viral.
wait a minute. Wait, first of all, y'all.
was-
I'm not gonna let y'all talk about.
I know.
I
Yeah,
know
look.
that hit close to home, doesn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let y'all talk about.
No,
Trick. I'm not
if
gonna
you've
do
seen,
it.
if look,
I'm
let
not
me
gonna do
pull
it.
something up for you real
No.
quick, because you need to see this. You saying that now
Sometimes-
till you see this damn picture.
Sometimes he going through some things, and then
Going through some things.
yes.
His hairline went through some things.
See how y'all do?
You need to
You
let
gotta
go.
see that hairline.
Boy,
on
y'all
that
get a
boy.
fresh haircut.
when I pull
or
it up.
y'all get to swimming. Y'all just want to talk about these other men. Sometimes he got caught on a bad day.
Nah, the bottom line, that should be a whole nother topic, but when it's time to let it go, you gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. Don't spray paint your joint, nothing like that. You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go.
Oh,
No.
my
So
God.
look. I'm gonna show you. No, you got it. Yo, don't tell me. Hey, what?
So he
What
gotta
in the
let it go.
world?
Yeah, exactly. Do you see that? My thing is, where? No, look. So why?
Oh, that's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, you gotta let that go. It's a wrap.
Okay.
And he can actually afford to take that all the way down.
Because the problem is, why is this man sitting here with the head with his hair line?
You know what? Something looks wrong. Something looks very
No,
off
he. You
about
know he
that.
got. You know he had lupus and everything.
Yeah, but I'm
like
saying
that.
there's like a hump right there, so something is off about that.
No, it's very
Something's
unbalanced.
Off. Yeah,
Very
something's
unbalanced
off about that.
and uneven. And I apologize.
It just
to
looks
be-
like he started to get a haircut and then they just stopped from where I am.
they.
But you know what?
So to
You know what?
analyze that,
I'm
right?
upset. I'm
So
upset.
You see where there's two different shades. You got the head
Right,
is brown,
right, because it looks
and
like
up
it's
top
been
is black.
like it's been shaved in the front,
So
and then
what-
you got hair.
So what's going on with that is that he's going bald. That's male pattern baldness. And
Mm-hmm.
in the barbershops, they have what's called Beijing.
Right,
Kinda
they
like a
spray the
spray
line
paint.
and all that.
That's all. If he got caught in the rain right now, all
But
that black will be gone.
Now Trick, Trick always been bald headed. Am I right?
Trick Daddy
No,
Dollars.
no, he had hair at one point, but then it's like
But he
that's
went
why I don't
bald headed.
understand.
Not
I
too
don't
long
understand
ago.
what I'm looking at. Right, it
Look,
was
you don't
very
know
low.
what you're looking at here. Look at that part. Look at the hairline.
I don't like the fact that you enjoying this.
Nah,
You leave him alone.
Listen,
That's my fellow Floridian. I love Trick.
Listen,
Going through some things right now.
I get that. Okay, so look,
I'm
let's
sending you a
talk
hug,
about somebody
Trick.
else that's going through some things. Because Trick is my man's. I mess with Trick. You know what I mean? The problem I got is that line right there is crazy. It's all over the place, man. Like, who allowed him to walk around like that? Then the picture,
I just
he
can't.
look how he took the picture. Like, y'all really going?
Yeah, that wasn't a good look. Man. Shave that shit. Just shave it off.
Yeah, he a little upset.
Yo, okay. So listen.
Oh my God.
Throughout the week, we found we was talking about it last week about how what's the young girl named Savage, the R. Kelly girlfriend.
Oh, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
yeah.
We was talking about last week how she was having a conversation about the other young lady lying on her and saying whatever. So throughout the week, they ended up scrapping in the Trump's Plaza, whatever that thing was. But
I
hey,
didn't even go back and read.
No,
that
you
'cause it
didn't?
was-
Man,
no,
that
'cause
was crazy.
I didn't because it was like, why do I even care about y'all fighting? Both of y'all are retarded. Like,
yeah.
like, what you fighting about?
Yeah, you're both silly as I don't know what. And I hate
He's
to say
spending
that
more
because
money on legal fees than he's spending on y'all. Like, even the time that he's had you, it ain't like you can look at him and tell he ain't been straight and balling out. Y'all couldn't even go nowhere.
yeah.
So what? What are you fighting about? You could actually go back home now and catch you a real dude that treats you 10 times better.
Or look
Yeah.
for Robert Kelly's brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that,
Look-
see?
Whoa.
See?
Look for
Well, not the
brother.
one in prison, but
The other one, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, in other news,
he say look for the brother.
The
Yeah,
brother.
it's on the line what we talking about. He's in
It's
jail.
crazy.
Everybody else is fair game.
we talking about we spoke about the whole situation with Lori Harvey and everything, and now this week we just found out that Future and her is actually in a full blown relationship.
I saw a picture
mhm.
the other day that bothered me with her.
Mm.
So they were at the grandparents' house. It was the grandfather's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the mother posted the pictures, Marjorie, and she's sitting. Lori is sitting in her grandfather's lap with a romper on, a romper without. She's a half an inch from her whole cheek hanging out the back, so it was very short. But I don't like the way she's. Grandpa has his arm around her like, like a grandpa. But the way I'm like, but what you have on and the way you are sitting, if you see the picture, then maybe you can understand. I didn't like that picture.
How old is Lori Harvey? What is she? She over 18, right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping and praying that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might be a little bit too old to be sitting in her grandfather's lap.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't. I just it was
like
it was on Instagram is where I saw it, and I just didn't like the. But she her name kind of got threw out there maybe about a year and a half ago in not such a good way, and it got snatched back in, because it's like maybe she chilled out for a minute, and then now it's like. You with who? And it's like
first
Future.
Wasn't it Diddy a little
Future?
while ago?
Yeah, Diddy, and then before that,
Meek Mill has threw her name out.
This
there.
what
he
I-
threw her name. No, he put it in the rap. He was like he wanted.
But
Christmas
this
or
goes
whatever.
back to what I was saying earlier. 6 different dudes. Yeah, like ain't none of them talking to each other to say, "Yo, bruh, like I know you was just with her." You know what I'm saying?
They don't care.
Yeah, I know. It's just stupid. I don't know. I don't understand
it's
what
just
that.
like I don't see why the guys go in for the Kardashians. What do you, come on, really? Like, and then like all this shit is fake. And then on top of that, it's like these folks are making money off of this. This is how they built their empire. Yeah. And it's like all these, like the basketball players, I'm like, so it ain't so this is I want to see what that's like. So out of all the 1 million trillion women in the world, you pick these people? Like what? Have you not seen these people without makeup? Have you? I bet you wouldn't feel the same.
I think the overall thing is everybody just want to be
the unfiltered pictures.
They want to say they got it. You know what I mean?
But
they was able to get that.
But they don't. But the thing about it is even if you say you got it,
Yo,
it's not like okay, say for instance like with Nick Cannon. Okay, Nick Cannon married Mariah Carey.
Right.
She has a household name because she's an amazing singer.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian is an amazing what?
Right. No, I get that.
Because initial
Trust me, I
fame
get
came
it.
from what the father, right? During the whole OJ thing, is that
Right. What I'm saying,
came
but
from?
no, the fame came right when she slept with Ray J and the tape got out, and because that was the thing. Then it was like, oh, Ray J. Sex tape with this girl here, and she's actually the daughter of such and such. This guy, a lawyer. Nobody knew.
Nobody knew. I didn't know.
More so Ray J than her.
And then it just went on from there. It went. It took off, and they mother, Chris, she capitalized off of it, and it has been going strong ever since. So there's not. So if you ask, like, okay, what does she do again now? Yeah. You know how many black women it is that have their own boutiques, doing well? They don't have shows.
Right.
They also don't have the sex tape, but that's pretty much what she had, just a little boutique. There was nothing there. She's just nothing special, So that's why I'm like, what were you?
But see,
I can see if you're trying to land somebody, like you got a guy, like say for instance, if you got like say one of the amigos. Oh gosh, boy, man, I'm trying to get a hold of Mary J. Blige. But then that would, it's like it's Mary J. Blige. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's. I think because we're not in the industry like that. Because somebody who was it? They was asking
It can't be a money thing because they still spending big money on these chicks.
Well, it's not a money thing.
Like okay, she got money, so I'm gonna talk to her because she got money, and then she also she a female.
I forgot who it was, and I hate when I do that because I'm mentioning something and I forgot the actual person that they was talking to, but there was a conversation being had on who would this young lady date, and they're like you're an actress, you're out there, like who would you date? And the truth is she was saying, oh, I'll date a regular guy and blah 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 blah, this and that, but no, you won't. You know what I mean? It's I want to believe that because of the industry that these people are in, when you're in the entertainment business, and you in the A class, you ain't got much to look around at. The people you looking around at is you know, besides the Instagram females that they might be looking at and what they call it getting flued out. You know, other than that, you know, you go to a show, you're performing, or you know, and that's for the rappers and the basketball players. But if you're an actor and you go out and, you know, the most thing you're doing is going on set. You know, if you're not on set, you might go out with with fellow actors, you know, and then you end up with somebody that's on the set with you, you know, but it's an actress that's right along, you know.
I think they
it's
scared
just a
of
mess.
people, you know, I think they probably wouldn't mind a regular guy, but they would probably prefer if it was a regular guy that doesn't know exactly who you are.
Right, because now you got to be concerned on, are you going to use me because of who I am?
Right.
So it's a lot.
But then even if you get somebody who has money, then if he's a celebrity, you know, if he's a celebrity and he has money, then is he really just into me?
Let's look at somebody like Future, right? What is the cat doing? The leg is up. Oh, okay. So let's think, right? Somebody like Future, what woman in the industry, after knowing that he was with Ciara, had a baby, and the picture that she put out of him, you know what I mean?
And then Joy,
and
then not only with Bow Wow's baby's mother, then at the same time that he had Joy pregnant, he had another young lady pregnant, so they were having babies only like a month or so apart. So
with just that, we didn't even talk about anything extra. With just that, if you're in the same class as him in the industry, right? I'm only mentioning to the woman. At what point do you look at him like somebody that you would like to entertain? You know, he might be somebody to look at, you know, but at this point it's like, you know, I know he ain't no good because he might do me like he did them other chicks.
That's the thing. Exactly. It's how he came. Let me tell you something. Game gonna knock you down every time if you allow it to.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta realize this is a young lady. She's had a silver spoon. I'm sure she's either in college, went to college. She's got I know she probably has very decent education. But that's the thing. How often has she been out in the streets to have a whole bunch of those kind of dudes coming at her? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This what these guys. It's the same. They just know they gotta run the game just a little bit differently with different kind of women. It's the same thing when you're in the street. You understand what I'm saying? You get one girl. She look a little bit more sophisticated. I gotta switch it up a little bit with her. Then you know you might get the other girl. She look like super ghetto, and you gotta
dumb it down with her.
You gotta switch it up a little bit. So you know, and then sometimes you don't even the ones that seem a little bit more classy. Sometimes you really don't even have to go that hard.
Yeah, I think
got a different look about it.
I think the industry is full of BS, and I believe that the reason why we keep seeing the same women with different men is because these men are looking at them as some sort of a trophy to knock down, because if you knock it down, you've done it, like Madonna.
But it's vice versa,
like
as well.
Madonna,
and
I think it's Madonna is a G on her. She gonna come get you, just like Erykah Badu.
Yeah, I you know what? In my younger life, I could see me like Madonna, because I'm like, boy, I don't. Tell him to come. Tell him to come. Look. I ain't got.
They know the young boy right there.
Him.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about the young boy. Cause see, I was vice versa.
That's what she always
wants. I know what she wants, but I'm not talking about it from the aspect of the age. I'm just talking about like I see it. I want it. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, hell, I always been like that until, well, not when I was more scary in high school. As soon as I came out of high school, I had an experience. Life changed, and it was like. You know, once you catch your first little cat and he snatch up your virginity real quick and you don't know what hit you, and you've been saving it all this time, and it's like, no, I wasn't supposed to be this kind of guy that got it. It was supposed to be the good guy that got it. You know, and then you think about it, because at that moment you got a choice to make. I can keep it up the way I'm going, or I can get back to who I really know who I am, and I can still date those kind of people because I find them to be edgy. But I don't have to give them what I don't want to give them when I don't want to give it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I chose to do. But then once I got once I thought I was doing something, 5 or 6 guys start calling you at once, and you start saying whoever get here first, that's who I'm leaving with. Once I got that cocky, then it was from that point on, I'm like, I ain't got time to wait on nobody. Tell him to come here. Because he don't walk by.
That's a Madonna
and
move
I would
for real.
pray on it. That's why I always like people who seem like they were shy or kind of just laid back. Yeah, but I also learned a hard lesson from that. Because not every guy who's laid back is necessarily who you think he is.
Right.
He might go in for the kill in a whole nother kind of way that you weren't expecting.
Yeah, y'all women get what do you call it?
I just like them a little bit more passive. I call it slow. I like them a little slower. I like them when they slow.
You're like a slow dude.
Yeah, like a grandpa, just slow.
Yo, what is
what I mean?
I'm glad you.
I don't want them. I don't want them out talking me because I have to work then.
What is
those kind of guys make me work?
You know what I want to find out? I got to find out what is all the, and we could talk about this next week because I know it's about that time. Okay. Well, before I say what I'm gonna say, Shaggy also revealed that Rihanna had turned down he turned down Rihanna's
invite
to be on her album. The reason why is because, to do any music on it. Yeah. He's saying that she invited him to come audition to be on the album. I mean, we talking about Shaggy. Not any. I mean, I can understand. Well, when do you hold? Well, if
Shaggy,
y'all don't know,
that's him over there, right? He keeping it together.
Well, here's the thing. When we talk about albums, right? What this is how most people put together an album. When you're not a writer, you basically you look for artists, producers, you contact them, and what happens is they give out what you would call a wow, damn, I know it ain't. It's not a it's called a reference track. And so the reference track it would be like, for instance, me writing the whole song on the beat, and you hear me on the song. It's my song, but I give it to you, and I just reference you a whole track for you to go behind. If you like the track, you keep it. You do the vocals, everything on how you want to do it.
Your track.
It's mine. I just gave it to you because now I'm selling you this song, right? So that's how it normally works. I send over my reference track, and you decide if you want it or not. Auditioning, I never heard about.
Me either.
Auditioning to me is
and then I think that because they kind of got like a similar Caribbean background.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, but Shaggy
he's already kind of established, and it's like you already kind of know what you're getting.
Shaggy ain't been hot in over 10 years.
But
no.
But that's because he's doing stuff for other people, though.
Yeah. But
because he just recently he dropped something.
No, just because people might not
on
be
the
dropping
billboards
music,
too.
Yeah.
You can't say. I mean, unless something happened to them and something happened to their voice, you can't say. That's just like, okay, right now. Say for instance, if
Shaggy got a song out right now on the billboard. It's not his song. It's another artist. Yeah.
And I agree. He has to be doing something that he's even in communication.
Okay.
Right.
But even still, though, what's wrong with auditioning?
That's just like
well,
no.
it's
why does he?
It's like
already like out with him. You already no. You should know.
But if she's Rihanna, she has creative control of her album and her music.
It's not that she has to use it though, but I don't need you to audition. I never heard anybody auditioning.
And I say that too. I remember Tory Lanez, right? He had a song he said he did with Nicki Minaj,
right?
And he took Nicki Minaj's verse off it because he didn't like the verse,
right?
As an artist, he has that control over it. If she wants this man to audition and he think he's too good to audition to be Rihanna, and he don't want to do it, that's his problem. I would audition. I don't care how established I am.
But what's the I guess my thing is what's the audition though? Because
I've never heard. She's up there.
I've never heard of people auditioning to. I've never heard
for music,
for this,
though.
Not for music.
Yeah, see, auditioning for audition, because you act.
Acting is
different.
And
auditioning for me is like, hey, come in, show us if you could read this, these lines, and give us what we're looking for. But when you're saying, okay, I need you to audition your reference track, or I need you to audition whatever you might have for me. Let me see if I'm gonna take you or not.
Right.
And she could be thinking audition like meaning what? Like, is he gonna be on a song with her? She could be thinking audition like, listen, after we lock this album in, we going on a world tour. Can you hang? Can you do this?
Well, she probably wouldn't have him going on a world tour for like one song.
But but even if all Shaggy really do is shows, he ain't putting out no new songs out. He's just, I don't know. The way I look at it, like, I never heard of somebody auditioning for music.
Because all that would have to be is, hey, send this to him, let him do this on it, and I want to see if I like it.
Or like, hey, look, I'm gonna send this track over to you. I heard you working on an album.
Send it to multiple people, you know that, right? And then whoever
picks
you
it
go
up.
with, just pick out who you
that's
go
what
with.
happened. I mean, that's why Rihanna and Ciara and Dream. I mean, not Dream, but a bunch of what's the other kid name? Jay Holiday. All had songs that sound similar, because Dream was sending out these reference tracks, of really one beat, but everybody liked that. Everybody was like, yeah, because I heard what you just did for Rihanna. That was tough. I want to do something similar to it, and so T-Pain had a little run too with that. But look, so next week, what I want to talk about, and I think this is something that we got to get past too, because I know this is something that's out there. I'm hearing a lot that women feel that being submissive is, look, I didn't even get a chance to say it.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah. So I think we should talk about this word submissive. What does it mean? What exactly is the action behind it? And what is it that you want? What do women want us? How do us men supposed to I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but we're gonna talk about it next week. Us up here at the panel of DLE, we're gonna talk about it.
There's a fine line.
I guess it is.
There's a fine line.
But we got to figure out what this means.
Just some people some males overdo it, and some males underdo it.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about it next week. I don't know.
Yeah.
So is it somewhat along the lines of what traditional roles in men in relationships with women?
You could take it from that aspect.
We can narrow it down to a question. What would the question be?
That's the thing. I don't.
It doesn't.
We'll play with it.
Yeah. We'll get back to y'all with this, because I think this is something we should talk about.
Yeah, that got me feeling some kind
because
of way
women
already.
are supposed to be submissive, but I'll leave it.
What you said?
They're supposed to be, but I'm gonna leave it down till next week.
So look. Here's the thing. I shouldn't even say nothing. The reason why I shouldn't have said nothing, because there's some other people out there that's watching us, and they ain't gonna tell us they watching us, or will watch us throughout the week, and will actually touch on that topic before we get to it. But guess what? Us being who we are, we can actually get on when we want to get on. So next week we're gonna have a good topic. All right, and we're gonna enjoy this topic.
Make sure you tune in.
Next Sunday, 6 to 7 p.m. right here on DLE Radio. We're gonna talk about this word submissive.
I already know how this gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good talk.
Yeah. Ladies,
we're gonna have a tag team here. I feel
No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reach out to Corey Lee, and I'm gonna see if she could come through. I'm gonna reach out to somebody else, see if we can get another female in here. I'm thinking about, I'm trying with you artists. I'm trying with the artists. I don't know what's going on with the hip hop artists, and I don't want to say R&B. It's more so the hip hop artists. You young ladies and young men are out there. Y'all too rich for me. Y'all got it. Y'all got it already. You know what I mean? I basically feel like a lot of y'all got it made already, man. Y'all don't have to go through this through the rough patches that we did.
But the thing about it is just, it's like the older people say, just let them keep on living.
Yeah.
See, sometimes what you have now can go real quick.
Oh yeah.
And the thing about it is, a lot of the kids are not prepared for that
at all.
They're not prepared. If a fall comes, it's gonna be bad. Because, like you said, now you got the suicide rate is at an all-time high. The drug addiction rate is at an all-time high. People, I don't think a lot of people even paying attention to the fact they look like, oh, you remember the drug epidemic, when people, were smoking crack and it was huge. I'm like, and they don't even see, like, now it's like, it's so many pills being popped right now.
It's worse now.
It's ridiculous.
You can't
and people just
pill head. You can identify a crackhead.
Oh yeah.
And then
you can be talking to somebody with a pill addiction and have no idea
at all.
The same way with the even with crystal meth. You never in your life could tell me that you've seen this many African American people on crystal meth ever. That was never our drug of choice.
Yeah.
Period. You knew now that's one. Even the crackheads say stay away from that.
It's crazy. But look, y'all know what it is, man. I'm quite a one big deal.
It's your boy OG Just.
And it's Miss E.
It's us, it's we, it's DLE. And we're going to holler at y'all next weekend, next Sunday, 6 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. Y'all know the number. If y'all know it, we'll repeat it to y'all. Yo, go to the Instagram page, the links. All you got to do is hit the link. Everything you need from us, you'll find it, all right? Go to the Instagram page, Twitter page. You'll see the link in there. It's DLE Radio. You ain't got to do no dots, no nothing. DLE Radio on Insta. Just Google us. You got us, man. Listen to the 24/7 radio station too. We popping everywhere. Yeah. We'll holler at y'all next week. Big
Girl still.
Welcome inside of the place where your body will stay and your spirit exposed to the dead. We like to just play with our food and like an apple message we leave them all covered in bread. This is the side of my brain that I got a key lock for the purpose of going insane. It might scare the people inside of my range. I rip it like Jack with no scalpel and hang. Look, this isn't normal for me. Try to psych to make just feeling like D. One that's taking both the pills, now I'm tripping in limbo and thinking I'll never be free. I'm far from being the nicest or coldest, but I'm heating the tracks and you know this. Burn these instrumentals like I'm Iroh, dragging powered up like I'm Spyro. This level ain't difficult. I'm far from reaching my pinnacle. That operate right on my frequency. Hit up Utonium straight for the chemical. Continuous feeling, no interruptions or no intervals. The perfect display of mutation, completing the evolution with a tentacle. I'm an apex on the food chain, stalking in the bushes for a morsel. Man, I'm Shane Sung on a good run, about to hit the fountain, drinking more souls. Typing SOS using Morse code, about to warn you though, you're the door bro. And I know you really wanna fear it, but I gotta point out that your feet full. I'm just trying to be the best, ain't no time to second guess. Whoa, look, hit opponents with the bars, bottles aiming at your neck. Whoa, look, double L be the trap with the invisible set. Ha, we're really taking on the game, this ain't for special effect. I'm just trying to be the best, ain't no time to second guess. Whoa, look, hit opponents with the bars, bottles aiming at your neck. Whoa, look, double L be the squad with the invisible set. Ha, we're really taking on the game, this ain't for special effect. This ain't nothing just to fuss about. Been experimenting, searching for a sound that'll hypnotize, probably paralyze. When you listen to it, make you fall in line. About to zombify with an evil eye. Nigga, too bad for your soul. All my thugs got a bone to pick, nigga, wrong way down the crossroads. And a Dragon Ball that'll bring you back, so just follow me down the sticks. Our destination is the last house on the left main, don't trip. Ain't a star route in the night sky, it's a dark path, no wish. I'm loading the chamber with the exclamation point, made a silver finger about to slip. I'm taking a shot to the brain, activating my persona, you know that I do it again. It's shocking to think that my choice in living as a mortal is probably the best for the game. Leave it all by the wayside, trying to fight the urge just to cut loose. Maybe transform by the moonlight and destroy opponents like Vegeta do. That's a widow's peak that I'm jumping off. You can tell, man, I've seen better days. About to spiral out and probably roll up like a Sonic exit in a special stage. Take a deep breath right before the dive, but your nerve gear kinda crooked though. Gotta run the maze just to beat the game. Hunger for the win over all your foes. I'm just trying to be the best, ain't no time to second guess. Hit opponents with the bars, bottles aiming at your neck. Double L be the tribe with the invisible set. We're really taking on the game, this ain't for special effect. I'm just trying to be the best, ain't no time to second guess. Hit opponents with the bars, bottles aiming at your neck. Double L be the squad with the invisible set.
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
Live at CNT.
If you knew how hard it is to live without